Hey everybody, here and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon playthrough, let's play, walkthrough, speed through, I believe is what we're calling it nowadays. Episode 4, in the last episode we did SS and we fought our rival. Yeah, we fought our rival. In this episode we're going to be doing Lieutenant Surge. Yes, winning trainers A, that's our rival. Okay, so yeah, I said I'd explain this. We open a bin. Oh wow, there's a switch under it. Right, please work. Oh, okay, that is phenomenal. Look, the chances of that happening is like really low. Let me explain what happens. You open up one bin and there'll either be a switch under it or there won't. If there's a switch under it, then you have to open the second switch to open up the gate. And the second switch is guaranteed to be either to the left or to the right of the first switch. If you open up the first switch and then open up a bin and then there's no second switch, then the doors will be reset and they'll be shut. This isn't going to work now because I've already opened them. It's kind of difficult to explain, you'll get the hang of it like if you were doing it. But essentially you want to the bins form in a crisscross pattern, so you want to just keep opening, let me just show you which bins it is that will have a switch. So it's either going to be this bin, or this bin, this bin, this bin. So essentially it's a crisscross, like this bin, this bin. It's a crisscross, that's all it is. It's just like if you go in a row, every other bin is gonna have potential for a switch. And then if it says, yo, there's a switch under here, that'll open the first door, and then the second door is guaranteed to be next to the bin of where the first switch is. If the doors get reset, then it'll randomise which bin it is, so it won't be the same bin that has like the first one. It's completely random. You could be there for days testing every bin until you find a switch, and then you'll actually find a switch, and then you'll go to the next bin, and then the next bin won't have the second switch, so it'll have been the other bin, and then you got to re-go through them all again. It's a massive pain. So to get the first switch and the second switch like straight away is like incredible luck. But anyway, I talk way too much. Most people have probably already left. Let's go. Let's do some killing with Voltorb. He came really close to dying in one hit, which is good because he typically won't. Pikachu will, sorry, but the Raichu that we're going to get in a minute won't. But yeah, it's really difficult to explain, but like it's actually like like when I was first learning out how it works, I was like, I don't get it. It's so complicated, but it's really not. It's easy to understand. It's just a massive pain in the dick. Like even when I understand it, it's annoying. I'll pop a save down here because I'm confused. Okay, I'm still alive. I keep trying to use Thunderbolt. I mean, Thunderbolt's probably his best move, but it doesn't affect me, so not particularly worried. We got Red Bar at least. I guess that's nothing. That's nothing. It means nothing. I don't know why I keep saying, yeah, Red Ball. Okay, let's use the Thunder Badge grants up your Pokemon speed. Yeah, so we get all our Pokemon will be a bit faster now. It also lets your Pokemon fly anytime. Your special kid take this. A receive TM24. TM24 contains Thunderbolt, teaches you an electric Pokemon. Ironically, it says teach you to an electric Pokemon. We're going to teach it to a Pokemon which is resistant to electric. I'm going to teach it to Nidoking later so that we can use it against some Pokemaniacs in Rock Tunnel who have Slowpokes, and it'll kill the Slowpokes one hit. Actually, that's one of the moves that we keep till the end of the run. We just kind of never get rid of it, but we don't really use it. There's one rival fight where it's like a potential move to use against Gyarados, but you may as well just use Horn Drill, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I'm just skipping through this game because he just talked about how Rapidash is good and stuff. He's like, yo, it's pretty in that, and it's sleeping with it, it's warm. It's kind of a bit creepy, but anyway. So now we can dig. I'm gonna go back to what city is this? I don't remember. Is it Vermilion? This game didn't have the thing where like when you enter the city it like pops up and tells you what city you're in. Is there a sign that says? That's not okay, that's the bike shop. I already knew that. I don't know, I'm checking. We get a bike now though, by the way. I'm just looking for a sign to see if it tells me. Oh, Cerulean, okay. Oh, this is Cerulean's smaller then. I was guess Cerulean mixed up with like the big one with like the department store in it. Celadon. I guess Cerulean and Celadon mix up. Okay, so we get a bike now. So I'm just gonna put repel in second. No, I want repel first. And then I put the bike up here so it's easy to access. Yeah. Because now I'm on the bike, I'm not gonna get off it until like for quite a while. So we're going through a rock tunnel. This means I can just like access repel easily because it's on top. And by the time I need to actually get off the bike, I won't have any repels left. So that's fine. I have very low health. So this girl is known as the 4-turn thrash girl, because you literally just use thrash and it always does 4 turns and just kills off all of the Pokemon, which is pretty nice. I was supposed to take a drink before I started this episode, so let me just do that. I'm just going to mute the mic whilst I thrash this female. I don't know, I said feminine. Thrash this female. Yeah, I could probably be careful what I'm saying with all these feminizes about, but anyway, yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to mute. I'm almost done killing her now, I'm still talking. Okay, so what you just witnessed was a little rare thing that can happen. Sometimes you'll get confused from thrash, it's not very common. And it's very rare that it will happen in this fight, but it did. So that really sucks. That's like really rare that happens, but it's fine. I don't know if Bubble's gonna actually do more damage than Tackle. Oh wow, okay, yep, definitely Tackle. This is her last Pokemon, so if we can team together to beat it, we speed through. Cool. What do we have over Pidgey? Oh, I don't know, okay. Because we might have known if we had a Spearow, we would have been able to peck it, which is super effective. Still wouldn't have done much damage, but it would have worked. Right, Paris, you can do it. Muse Cut. Yeah, we did it. We did it, Reddit. Right, so I need to go back and wake him up. I'll go this way. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. I used a repel, what a dingus. Oh no. That was a mistake. I'm not used to doing this, doesn't happen. If it didn't happen, we'd have to reset the run, so I'm not used to this. I don't use another one, like, okay. That sucks, that's gonna run out before we even get to the rock tunnel. Yeah, okay. Whatever, we'll thrash this guy as well. And then this is the last guy we fight before we get to the rock tunnel, and then we fight like 4 people in the rock tunnel? 5 people. We fight 5 people in the rock tunnel. At least have full PP, I guess. Sorry, because we usually run out of Thrash PP like right at the end, like on the last fight before the next Pokemon Center. Because we fight 5 people in Rock Tunnel and then 1 person on the route between Lavender Town and Celadon? Cerulean? I'm getting them mixed up. I just read them and I'm already getting them mixed up. That's Cerulean, isn't it? The one with the bike's on Cerulean. So it's Celadon we're going to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, don't go in the grass. I'm not going to use the Pokemon Center there because that'd be pointless. So this is where we usually use our first repel. But I used one already because I'm dumb. And then I will teach TM24 to this chap over Poison Sting. Because the first trainer we fight is a Pokemaniac and he has a Slowpoke. which just gets one shot by that. So Vulcan actually kind of dangerous. I don't remember what it is that he can do, but he can do something that's like kind of dangerous. I don't know what it was. Like he can put you to sleep or something like that, or he just has like some super effective move. Okay, Bubble Beam one-shots Q-Bones, Marowaks. Say Marowak because we go against a Marowak later. And then here's where we Thunderbolt. But yeah, so it's really dark in here. That's because you need flash to light it up. But, getting flash is like really slow, so I don't do that. But well, that's just like the run. I know where I'm going now, so it's fine. But typically you would get flash. I actually don't know, like, where do you get flash? I don't even know. But yeah, here's the second Slowpoke, so he's gonna get Thunderbolted. Actually, not entirely sure where you even get flash from. It's kind of ridiculous, but hey. Okay, she can actually kind of screw you over because her Oddish can actually put you to sleep. And it can paralyze. No, it can't put you to sleep, it can paralyze you, sorry, I got that mixed up. And that can really screw you over because in this gen, paralysis like sticks with you until you go to a. As we thrash it. It sticks with you until you like either use a full restore or a paralyze heal, or until you go to a Pokemon Center. Like it doesn't go after a certain amount of moves, so it basically screws you up for the rest of this area. Fortunately, she didn't get a chance because she's dead. Well, not yet. Okay, now she's. Well, I mean, she's not. Her Pokemon are. Well, they're not even dead. They're unconscious. Her Pokemon are unconscious. You get what I'm saying? We got 100 HP now. That's pretty solid. Because I'm gonna. Usually, I use the repel like a little bit further down because I only have 2. Like we use it a little bit early so the message doesn't come up because that loses like a couple seconds. But it was worth it to get some extra steps in because obviously we don't have many. So it's gonna run out here in a second. Okay, I'll do after this fight. Usually it runs out just before this fight, so like I said, we'll use it a little bit earlier. But I'll run out just after this fight. It's not too bad, it's only like this last section, but still, we might get a couple encounters. And now Bubble Beam these guys, we have 2 Geodudes and a Graveler. These guys can really F you up if you have Paralysis. This is why you gotta be careful with the Oddish, because like there aren't any other fights that like you're really at risk, because like they'll only like do like tackle and like stuff like that won't do much damage. The Bellsprout, the Venusaur might like Vine Whip you or something. But if you have Paralysis for this and you don't get to use your Bubble Beam before they do stuff, they might self-destruct and you can get killed in like 2 self-destructs. So that's why Paralysis is bad, because you might just like die. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with encounters for this last section. That's fine. Shouldn't have been such a dingus. So there's 2 trainers in this area which we just avoid by going to the opposite side of the wall. They can't reach you. And then this is the last fight. She just gets thrashed. Both metaphorically and literally. I'm already 10 levels ahead of the trainers. It's pretty solid. It's because I'm only using like 1 Pokemon for everything. So with Paris before being a trooper, clutching it for the team. I love the idea of seeing like a massive Nidoking just like thrashing about. That's like the words they use. Nidoking is thrashing about. Well, A is thrashing about. I just like the idea of that. You saw nothing. That's actually a good place to get a match up. That's a random bush. What? Is that what? Is that always there? Is a max Ether there? What? Why is that? That's interesting. Go through? Okay. Lavender City has really horrible, creepy music, but if you ride through it fast enough, it doesn't have a chance to stop playing. So there's a bit later in the run where in Indigo Plateau, I think is it called? Is that the place where they show them the badges? There's a max Ether, which if you are low on PP, I'll thrash him. If you're low on PP, you're already swimming, and you need to get off your dude, climb up onto this little island to pick up the max ether, and then go back to surf. And it's really slow because you gotta go on the island and pick it up, but that's fine. But then you need to go through your menu and surf again. Which is why, like, only get it if you need it. But why do we get that one if there's one in a bush that's, like, right there? I just kind of realised, because it takes a few seconds, because you have to, like, open up the menu and stuff. Okay, that's interesting. I think I just found some strats. Well, I mean, for me at least. Most people don't even get that either. To be fair, I don't use it. I get it, just in case, but I don't actually use it. Just because I don't actually need it. I just had to pay attention a bit there. Because there's this elixir on the floor which you do need, but it's like in the middle of this like corridor. So I usually go from the wall and then like go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then once I've done that I'll like stop holding down and go like this and just kind of like keep pressing X until I've got it. And I'm usually like only a couple of squares off. Okay, so here's Celadon, I think. Yeah, Celadon, department store. So here we do some buying, some selling. Actually, it's mainly buying, isn't it? Okay, I don't think we do any selling. TMO7, we're gonna grab that. That's Horndrill, I think. Is it? Yeah, that's Horndrill. Maybe because we get that and we get like 2 more TMs. Oh yeah. I just realised in last episode I said TM28 is Rockslide. No, it isn't. We get Rockslide here. TM28 was Bubble Beam, wasn't it? Okay, here we get 9 super repels. And we'll come up here. Next floor. And then we buy a Pokédoll here. Because later we'll get this encounter of like this ghost thing. And if we use a Pokédoll, then it captures the ghost and wins. Which apparently, I don't actually know how that works, because apparently it's a glitch. That's not what's supposed to happen, but it seems like that's normal. But apparently it's a glitch, so I don't know what actually you're supposed to do there. Okay. So we get Ice Beam and Rock Slide. Rock Slide, which is useful for the tower, and then Ice Beam, which you use in against Giovanni and against the Elite Four as well. Here we get Rock Slide. This is Rock Slide. She actually has another drink. There are you can give her 3 drinks. I don't know what she gives you to the 3rd one, but I think you have to give her a lemonade. Okay, if you give her another water, she'll just go, oh yay, drinks. So I actually don't know what the 3rd TM she gives you, which is weird because the TMs, you can sell a TM for like 1,000 and the water costs like 250, so she's losing so much money. So I'm going to buy 9x accuracies, 7x specials, and 4x speeds. Do I have anything I can sell just because I grabbed the max thing early? Let's just sell these just to clear them because I don't need them anymore. Actually, I might as well buy another X special, like just in case I need it. No, not X special, next speed. Just because usually when I'm talking about that max ether, when I grab it, usually I'm full at that point, so I have to get off the island and then ditch something whilst I'm on the island. But if I got the max ether early, that means I'll run out of space like a little bit earlier. So if I just get rid of the Pokeballs now, it means I'll have 1 extra slot. Okay, now we go get Fly. Oh, wow, wait for the episode. Okay, so we're right near the end of the episode, so I'll go and get Fly. And, yeah. And we can wrap the episode up. And there's like quite a lot of menuing after Fly, so I'll do that off camera and just kind of explain what I did. Let me just walk through a bit quicker so I can wrap the episode up. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. A received HMO2. Okay, so that's fly. So yeah, I've got some menuing to do now. Like I'll teach fly and I'll move stuff about in my bag. So I'm gonna go. If you like this video, be sure to like, helps you out more than you can possibly imagine. Be sure to follow me on Twitch for streams, Twitter for tweets. I did them in the wrong order. Everyone panic, wait, restart. If you like this video, be sure to like, love and surely a favourite. Be sure to follow me on Twitter for tweets, Twitch for streams. There we go, I did it right. My name's Vignette. Subscribe for more content like this if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace off.